Greetings, fellow Facebookites and fellow YouTubeites. Let's get ready to rock and roll! Today is Thursday, the 4th of July of 2013. And I don't know about you folks, but it seems like in the past couple of years, I saw something out here in the Phoenix area that I thought I'd never see, But it kind of brings back memories of how, when I was a little kid, growing up in West Texas, how we celebrated the 4th of July. All those fireworks stands where you'd buy your own fireworks, and all those fireworks stands would be outside of the city of Lubbock, Yep. And going out into the countryside, out in the country and shooting off those suckers, yeah. Well, it seems like these past few days, I'm going down to every time I go to the Circle K or Walgreens or Walmart or Fry's Food and Drug or whatever out here in the Phoenix area, they're now selling fireworks in the stores. Blows my mind, I guess they must have had some changes, because there used to be a law here in Arizona where you couldn't go shoot off your own fireworks, but I'd be kind of leery about buying my own fireworks, because where the heck am I going to go shoot them off? I live in the middle of Phoenix. Like I can go shoot them off in the parking lot of my apartment complex. I don't know, but yeah, they do have some restrictions. Cities, each city would have their own restrictions on how you can, on where and when you can shoot off those things. They only give you a few days to shoot them off, a few days around the 4th of July, and surely you got to find an appropriate setting to shoot them off. I myself, I prefer to go see fireworks. In fact, in just a little while, I'm gonna head on over to the 4th celebration over at Steele Indian School Park, which is over at Central and Indian School Road here in Phoenix. And so, of course, there are tons of other celebrations throughout the valley here. But, folks, I would like to say, I'm not going to say too much more here, but I would like to say that whatever you do for the 4th, you be sure and have a happy and safe 4th of July. And I'm sure many of you people might have heard about this. I know here in Arizona we've heard about it, around the Prescott area, this wildfire going on around Yarnell Hill, and 19 firefighters losing their lives in that blaze, Now, obviously, my heart goes out to them and their families and the people of the city of Prescott, Arizona. And so, and of course, sure enough, in fact, you might remember when I did, you folks might remember, those of you who saw my video about my take on the Boston Marathon, you might remember I talked about this, but sure enough, I'd be hearing that Westboro Baptist Church have been planning on picketing memorials of these funerals, but I'll tell you what, again, like I said before, I'm not one to talk about religious beliefs and stuff like that, because you can't make people believe the same thing that you believe. But you know what? Like I said before, it's like these Westboro people, they think they're the ones to go around passing judgment on everyone and their mother, saying God sent the shooter, or praise God for dead soldiers, or praise God for dead firefighters and stuff like that. You know, see, that they're the ones that say God hates fags and all that stuff. You know, it's like they think they're the ones to pass judgment. But anyone who knows the Bible should know better than that. It clearly says in the very good book that you should not pass judgment, lest you be judged. Of course, I'd be hearing that there'd be have these human shields, you know, around Prescott, you know, and all these bikers, blocking, blocking the Westboro people from going anywhere near those memorials. You know, it's like, and that's the thing about it. They're saying that God hates America and all that, and they're saying that the saluting the American flag is idol worship. One word: bull. Saluting the American flag is not idol worship. And don't let anyone, including the Westboro people, tell you differently. And you know, I'm not going to... Some people would think, you know, some people would have an opinion about these Westboro people. Think that, they would love to see that, you know, if something were to happen to one of the Westboro people, that 100,000 gazillion people would show up and protest their funerals. Well, I'm not going to comment on that, but I'm not going to be one to, you know, because once again, if I was to say something bad about them, then that would make me no different than the Westboro people. I know better than to stoop down to their level. But once again, my heart goes to all the people around the Prescott area and those in Arizona who've lost their firefighting families. And because that's the thing, the Westboro people, they think that honoring those who have fallen, they're worshiping dead people. Stop worshiping men and worship God. Well, I got one thing to say about those Westboro people. Spewing hate is not going to make people worship God. Because that is not what God's all about. It never has been. And don't let anyone in the Westboro group tell you differently. And you know, I don't care anything more about what the Westboro people say, because what they say is just the opposite of what God says. So, like I said before, I'm not one to talk about religious beliefs, you know, but I want to give my take on that. But we should also not let... We should remember those who perished in that wildfire. Never forget them. But we also can't let it stop us from doing what today is all about. Celebrating the birthday of our country. God bless America. Not God hates America, as Westboro would say. God bless America. So, and with that being said, I hope you all have a happy and safe 4th of July. Go out and see some fireworks. Maybe get some yummy chow and stuff like that. But go out and have a safe 4th of July. Just like I'm going to do in just a few moments. And with that being said, that's going to do it for me for now. So until next time, let's get ready to rock and roll! Crisscross applesauce out. Happy 4th of July. See you later.